Well, I was just wondering, sitting here, and I said, Donald Trump created Space Force, and of course, adding a new department to the government is extremely expensive. And I just said, wonder what are they doing, and how much does that Space Force actually cost us? Because we pay for it in additional taxes, of course. So we have all the stuff we normally have, plus a department that is going to be concerned with satellites and looking into space. Looking into space is always something we're told not to do when we're in high school. But now we have this department, U.S. Department, created by Donald Trump. And this is just talking about how it goes through funding by a budget proposal. Congress reviews it. Then there's an appropriations bill. And then the president approves money for the new department. So, what do they do? They monitor and track things in space, who's got what up there, how many are Russian, how many are Chinese, and they look for the safety and security of space operations. They look at satellites, how safe are they, and are they surveilling things? Space launch operations. Of course, we had that big problem with the Starliner, which got two astronauts up to the International Space Station but couldn't bring them back because of various problems, including overheating, so they had to abandon them at the space station. And then research and development, and I guess that's what they'll be doing a lot of for um, the Starliner, because they have to figure out what's wrong with it and make it better. And then, of course, they have to take care of all of those astronauts and people, retain them after they're trained because they've become very valuable. So then I asked, well, what's the budget for this? And the co-pilot told me that in, let me see, 2023, it was given 26.3 billion with a B dollars, which was 1.7 billion dollars more than the Pentagon had requested. So then I said, well, the budget for 2023, let me see, when this first initiated developing the department, it was given $40 million. That's the first year. They had no staff, weren't doing anything. They were just putting in decorations and starting the paperwork. 2021, it was 15.4 billion. 2022, it was $18 billion. So big increases in what we pay to have the Space Force. Salaries for the Space Force: the generals get, let me see, $17,675 per month in 2023. The lieutenant generals, 17,201 to 17,675 per month. Major generals get 12,000 $171 to $16,700 per month. That's a big drop between Major General and Lieutenant General. And Brigadier General gets a low $10,113 to $14,814 a month. Plus, they also get other benefits. Of course, they'll get health care, retirement, vacation, housing, high risk duty pay, and all kinds of other things. And housing allowances and subsistence allowances in case you can't subsist on your salary. In 2024, these salaries went up, and a general was getting $18,491, lieutenant general $18,096 on up. Major general was getting $12,803 and up. Brigadier general $10,638 and up. A colonel $8,067 and up. Let's see here. A major around $5,803 to $9,689, and a second lieutenant $3,826 to $4,814, plus of course the other benefits: health care, vacation, special duty pay, high risk pay, housing, and subsistence payments can also be in there. And these are some of the other pays that they get: special duty, retention bonuses. After they're all trained, they have to keep these specialized people, so they give them extra money, especially if you're in cyber organizations, engineering, and space operations. Re-enlistment bonuses, aviation incentive pay for pilots and other aviation-related roles, and hazardous duty incentive pay. They want to keep people highly motivated, they're highly skilled, and they know and understand the duties. So they want to keep them with those pay levels. Then the question was, how has this impacted the whole federal budget? So in 2020, the initial budget, as I said before, just to get it started, was $40 million. And then it increased to $15.4 billion in 2021. 2022, the budget grew to $18 billion, and 2023, the budget reached $26.3 billion. So if you wonder where your money's going, Space Force, created by Donald Trump, is certainly one reason why your paycheck looks smaller. Because we have this new branch of government, and it has to be funded, and it is of course funded by the citizens. That's us. And they expect this budget to continue to grow every year as it expands and figures out more stuff to do. This doesn't include, of course, all of the extra money Donald Trump got us in debt with the budget, trillions of dollars, due to his mishandling of the COVID crisis in 2020. Plus the lives lost, the thousands of people who died and were never properly honored. So I just thought I would report a little bit about Space Force. What do you think? Like and subscribe. Bye.